Hey lovies, welcome to my channel, Craft Away with May. I'm May. If you are new here, thank you so much for stopping by to see what I have going on today. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming back to hang out with me. I appreciate you all so very much. If you haven't done so, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, and commenting. Just know that those comments are only desired and not required, only because I love to chat with you all each and every video. So today I have several bunny spring inspired DIYs for you today. I hope you enjoy them, and without further ado, I'm gonna stop jabbering and we're gonna go ahead and jump into the first project. All right, lovey, so we're gonna start this first project of today, and I'll be using this MDF wood sign I got from not Hobby Lobby. I'm starting it out all crazy already. From the Dollar Tree. My sister actually picked this up for me. I thought it was super, super cute. However, the bottom part, I wanted to switch that around because, again, Easter to me means something different. But this sign was absolutely adorable. So I did decide I didn't want to paint over it because that way I can use it as a dual-sided sign. So once I flipped that over, I did paint I think I painted everything off camera, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, I did this a few days ago, but for that bottom part, I painted it in the color of Pool by Waverly, and it was a very close match to the other side, so I was okay with that. I didn't need it to be exact, again, because it's going to be a dual-sided sign. 100% okay with that. So I take these laser cutout words that I got from Hobby Lobby. It came in a pack, I think, of 4 different words. And I thought, how cute would this be to put bunny hop here? They were already pre-painted and everything, so that was a plus. And I also got them for like 40% off, but they were really inexpensive. So I'm just lining those up on the bottom part of that, and I'm not going to do a whole lot to this sign because I really do like it as is. I was just really drawn to the bunny on the bike. I think that is super cute. And I also think that's kind of what's trending this year. I know I usually see like the bikes and things like that for spring and summer, but I really have seen an uptick in those crafts, so maybe that's why I was so drawn to it. I like it in general, but nonetheless, I was really drawn to it. And so I'm going in, adding a bow, as you can see here, and I just really wanted to make this more of a 3D piece. So I'm just adding a few embellishments here and there, and what you see that I'm doing here is just going in with some miniature roses that I ordered off of Amazon. Now, I didn't have all the colors that were in the actual, picture here, but it's okay. It still added a nice backing or backdrop, if you will, to the miniature roses. So I'm just putting them out, no particular order, just kind of, spreading them out a little bit, trying not to put the colors too close together, if that makes sense. But that's all I'm doing for that piece. And I left a lot of stuff in here because I'm like, oh, I didn't show a lot of what I did. And then afterwards I was like, oh, okay, not going to be able to edit very much out of this. But so there may be some long scenes or whatever. I don't know what to call them. We're going to call them scenes. But for the most part, I'm just using my hot glue and I'm attaching. Now I'm going to add some eggs to the back basket. Again, just lining them up just so they'll just create that 3D effect that I really wanted. And I got these little miniature plastic eggs from Hobby Lobby as well. And I just really like the simplicity of this and just how a few pieces can make it look a little bit more live, I think, personally. I am going to go in and add some stickers as well. I didn't cover the back just because, again, it could be used as a dual-sided sign. So I wanted to leave that blank in the event that I, think of something else that I want to do. So now I'm taking some of these teeny tiny little rabbits that came in a pack from Hobby Lobby. I thought they were so cute, and they have like the real little pom-pom bunny, little pom-pom for the tail. I thought it was so cute. I am gonna take the ones out from between the words and add in these stickers that I got from Hobby Lobby, just because it, for whatever reason, it just wasn't working for me. I'm not sure why, but I don't know. I just was like, yeah, I don't like it. So I end up just putting two on the wheels, as you see there. Then I take a couple of stickers and add them in the middle, and I really think that brought the piece together for the most part. And you guys will see that right here. So once that's all done, I just go in and add the string back, which I really, I have such a bad habit of removing the hanging strings from my items, because when I'm painting, sometimes I'll do it, sometimes I won't. For this particular reason, I'm not exactly sure why I did that, knowing that I was I was not going to be painting or anything, but you know how it goes. When you're in the zone, you just go, 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 and think about it in the end. And that's literally what happened here. I was just going, 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 trying to get the project done. That is the color. I didn't show it in the beginning. I completely forgot to do that, but that was the color I used for that sign. So next we're going to take this laundry sign that I also got from Dollar Tree. These napkins, the kissing bunnies I got from Marshall's, I think it was, and then the stripes I got from Target on their clearance spot, in their clearance spot. I used the color Moonstruck by Hello Hobby, and it was an actual very close match to the napkins. I was so surprised because in the bottle it does look a little purplish to me, but no, when it dried, I was like, wow, what a, you know, a close match that was. So all I'm doing here is I cut that napkin in half, and I'm going to just decoupage it onto the board. And I like the oval shape of this board. It kind of reminded me of an egg. Originally, I wanted to do it vertically, but I don't know. I didn't feel it. So I said, I'm just going to leave it horizontal and just work with it that way. So all I'm doing here is taking some strips, because it did not stretch all the way across. I am leaving the top and the bottom as is, just because I wanted to, you know, give that illusion that it was just kind of centered in that space. That's where the design would be. So I'm just, like I said, I'm taking little strips of that napkin, adding a little bit more Mod Podge to those corners, and just lining it up, and it lined up very well. Like you really couldn't tell unless you're looking like super, super hard. So I just tear away that excess, and I go around the edges with a little bit of fire, and just to take away the parts that did not get touched by the Mod Podge. And you see there where I burnt the sign. And I should have covered this sign up on the back. I really should. I don't do it often, but this one I probably should have at least painted over it or added something to the backing to cover it up. But, you know, I didn't lose any sleep over it. It's completely fine. But, so I'm just going in there, touching up everything, because I was giving it light coats of Mod Podge, but it was drying really fast. I was really surprised, but yeah. So then next I go in with the kissing bunnies, and oh guys, this looks so cute. I know I don't normally do this dark for like Easter or like springtime. I usually don't do dark colors like this, but something, it just drew me to it. Like, I don't know if it's truly Victorian cottage style, but it just had a very vintage look, and it's just what I envisioned. So I went with it, and I absolutely 100% love it. You see there I did some distressing with that truffle paint, and my goodness, guys, it brought it together so nice. I'm taking a piece of this lace ribbon now, and I'm going to add that as the hanger. I was on the fence about this one, but you know what? I was like, I'm just going to do it. You know, it's something that can be changed if it does not look good, and I absolutely love that I did that. And then next, I'm going in with some of these black burlap bows, and oh my goodness, guys, I love this. Like this, This is so, so cute. I may actually put this in my bathroom because I just absolutely love it. And it's because it's something you could actually put up all year long, in my opinion. So next, my sweet friend Charlene um, sent this to me. I'm not sure if she got it from a Dollar Tree or a thrift store. I have never seen them in Dollar Tree, but it is a chalkboard with a base to it. And I love this. And I knew exactly what I wanted to do when I saw it. So all I'm going to do is take this napkin, again, of these kissing bunnies. I think they're so, so pretty. I got those napkins from Marshalls, and now I'm just going to take these little wooden cutouts that Dollar Tree is carrying in their garden section right now, and I just covered them. I just painted them. I painted the picket fence white, as you can see there, and then the flowers, I just did random colors, no rhyme, no reason. And then I'm going to go in with a little bunny right in the front. And for whatever reason, I just instantly thought of Bunny Love. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I can't tell y'all why. But that's what came to mind when I saw this napkin. And so I'm just going to go in with a few more embellishments with these little wooden cutouts. I'm not sure if I got these from Dollar Tree or if I got these from Hobby Lobby. But nonetheless, they come in a pack of like 45. And so again, just random colors, and I added them in, taking some more of that lace ribbon just to separate the two. Now I totally could have just left this as is and then just added the wording there, but I don't know, something just told me to do this. So I was happy with it at the end. Like, it wasn't a deal breaker or anything. So I really liked the way it looked. And there I go with the word bunny. Again, giving it just little dabs of hot glue in case I wanted to take it off. And then I add in one of the little laser cutout hearts along with some of their spring flowers. I love this piece, guys. You got to let me know what you think. I thought that was just so, so cute. I know this could actually have gone for like Valentine's Day or something. But nonetheless, there's my Bunny Love picture. And I was thinking maybe I was just going too much with the different little embellishments. But actually, I love this piece. Like, I could see this just as a nice shelf sitter somewhere. Again, if you're in the office, I'm all about decorating the desk, making it feel like a home away from home. And I could totally see that there. So next, I'm taking this little unfinished wood box. I colored that in the same color of that pool color. And these are from Dollar Tree. I've seen them where people put little crates or the little boxes in them. I'm not sure if that's what they were intended for or not. I don't see them very much anymore. But I had this one left, and I wanted to just create like a shadow box, if you will. So I got this white picket fence in a set, I think of 6 from Hobby Lobby, and all I'm doing here is just sizing it up just to kind of cover the border, if you will. Just, I don't know, I wanted the little picket fence, like the little sides, to kind of hang off to the side, but not a full stick. I don't know how to explain. You guys will see what I'm doing here. So I'm just taking my miter shears and I'm clipping them down, and they cut them very nicely. I thought I would probably have a little bit of cracking or something, but no, they came out very nicely. Did have a few little jagged edges there, so I'm just taking my finger sander, as you can see, and just smoothing those out, and they lined up perfectly. So I absolutely recommend, if you don't have miter shears, get you some. They're very inexpensive, but they are a lifesaver for those who don't have I don't have a tight grip with my hand sometimes, so they help me out a lot. So now I'm just taking some miniature greenery that I had in my stash that I recently found. Completely forgot about it. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to use it. I like when I can use my stash and don't have to go out and purchase anything else. It really makes me happy. Because I swear, guys, I think I'm borderline hoarder. I do. I really do. So I'm just going in with some of the different colors of greenery just to kind of give it a little bit of pop. And I kind of wanted to peek through the picket fence, but not like overly do it. I don't know how to explain it, guys. I don't know. But you see what I'm doing there. So next, I'm going in with some of these stickers. They have clear backings to them. They are tulips that I ordered off of Amazon, and I love these stickers. Like, they're so, so pretty. And when you put them on a project and you cover them with Mod Podge, oh my goodness, you can't even tell that they're stickers, and I love that. So I'm just taking two. I use like a pinkish color and some yellow tulips on this one, and just crisscross them. Again, this is just more of a shadow box. I totally could have added lights here, but I chose not to. And I still think it came out really, really pretty. And I am loving this pool blue color. It is so nice and just calming. They say blue is a calming color anyway, but I really felt it on this blue color. So next I'm going in with some of this decorative moss that I picked up from Michael's last year. They had all these different colors, and this is like a salmon pink mix color. They had one with purple, lavenders, green, teals, blues, things like that, and I picked up a few packs of those last year when they went on sale, and I've used quite a bit of it over the year. So I just wanted that in the background because it is going to match the spring sticker I'm going to add here. And as you can see, I used another one of those little bunny laser cutouts, which I should have put that in first, but hey, I did it. And so there's the spring. I took off some stickers I got from Dollar Tree, and I'm taking some blue tulips that I got from Michael on one of their picks last year, and this was like one of the little pieces left over. And so I'm just taking that and adding it to the side just to give it some more, spring color, and to kind of add to the blue background, if that makes sense. I hope it makes sense, y'all. But I really love this. And so next I felt like it needed something else, but right now what I'm going to do is add one of the wood rings here. I wanted to use that in the event I want to hang it up, or just as a shelf sitter. I think it just added a nice decorative touch to this. And so I'm going in with some more of those little miniature plastic eggs and just putting them towards the bottom. Again, I probably should have did this before, but the vision I had was just different. But when I put it all together, I was like, it needs something else in the little upper boxes. So that's what I'm doing here, just adding eggs, and that's pretty much it, I believe, for this piece. And it was so super easy and quick to make. So next I got these gorgeous napkins from Marshall's as well. And I instantly fell in love with these little bunnies. I thought they were so gorgeous. So all I'm doing is taking some alcohol to separate them. Now, my sweet friend Charlene, she actually put us on game to do this, and I like the idea of it. So I was like, let me try it and see if it works for me, because I don't always have success doing what others do. But I was really, really impressed with this technique. So thanks, Charlene, for that. So once I get that done, I did paint that off camera as well using some truffle color paint from Waverly, as well as the burnt umber. And on the background of the sign behind the bunnies, I just did a light white brush. I couldn't think of it, guys, on it, but I wanted to keep the natural brown that was in the middle of this there. So now I'm just going in with some flower picks and adding them to the side. And guys, I love this picture. Like, I love this sign. It is so beautiful. I love the bunnies the most. And so, in case you guys haven't figured that out either, these were all bunny themed DIYs. For the most part. I think I only got one that's not bunny related, I think. But I don't even know which one this is. I don't know if this is number 3 or 4. I think it's number 4. I think, guys. I don't know. But nonetheless, what you see that I'm doing here is adding in those flower picks. Again, not really savvy when it comes to arranging flowers, but I am trying to do it more and more so that I get to a level where I feel really confident about it. And so I'm just layering them, in a way that they're not covering the bunnies. And I think I got this flower pick from Walmart, if I'm not mistaken. It was either Walmart or Dollar General, but I think I'm almost 95% sure it was Walmart that I got this from. those from. And so I'm just trying to center them just to try to make sure like they're just kind of stacked up on each other, but kind of slightly to the side, if that makes sense. I'm sure it doesn't, because sometimes I have to question my own thought process because, you know, it's so easy to get lost in there. And then I'm just taking some of the greenery that I removed from that same pick, cut a piece of it off, and add that to the bottom just to cover that little plastic pieces, you know, where we create the separation once we separate it from the actual stem. So that's all I'm doing there. Sorry, I was out of shot, but again, it's literally just me cutting off the 2 from that 3 and adding them in with a hefty amount of hot glue and getting them right covered right there. And so next I go in with some larger flowers. I'm not sure if these are peonies or what they're called. I think they are peonies. They could probably not be. It wasn't specified on the packaging, but I just add those right at the bottom, and I think it looks really, really pretty, and I really feel like it screams spring to me. Like, it's just so gorgeous, and I could definitely see me keeping this up throughout the year depending on where I put it. But I absolutely love this. And the bunnies, it's just the bunnies, like that's really what I love about this. And I love the fact that those flowers tied in very nicely. I do still feel like it's missing something, and at the top I just go in with one of these pre-made burlap bows that I got off Amazon, and I put that right above the middle bunny's head, and oh my goodness, y'all, oh, I loved it. It was so cute. So I take one of the smaller flowers from one of those picks, add that right in the middle, and y'all, wait till y'all see this. It's so cute to me. Look at her. Look at her. She is just so adorable. I love it. I do. So this is a glass vase. I got this from Dollar Tree. Again, I don't know which number project this is, y'all. Let's roll with it. So I'm taking some of these water beads. I did soak them overnight for them to expand. And guys, that bag you saw there, I literally only did like 2 spoonfuls and it made that whole bag. And I lost some of these along the way, y'all. This project was hilarious. And I just taking one of those little LED lights or LED lights. They are water lights. So basically how they work is once they touch water, they automatically turn on. You take them off the water and they'll turn off. So I ordered those off of Amazon and I absolutely love them. But while we're looking at this mason jar that's coming up next, again, I just painted off camera using the Folk Art white paint and then some of that, more of that pool color paint. And I'm taking one of these crafting sheets and outlining the top part of the mason jar to create a topper for that. Now, about that jar, guys, I'm clumsy. I'm really, really, really clumsy. And so when I was doing that, I had it on my crafting desk, and my crafting desk is not stable. So a lot of times when I get up, I have to kind of push it to the side so, you know, I can get out or whatever. And I told myself, like consciously was telling myself, be careful when you come back so you don't knock the jar over because it had water in it, right? So sure enough, I'm in the zone looking and doing something else, and what happens? I knock it over and all the water beads just start bouncing all over the place, guys. It was horrible. I wanted to cry cry but laugh at the same time, but nonetheless I smushed a few and was able to pick them up and everything, but it was hilarious. And I was like, oh my goodness, I should have got that on camera, but I would have knocked everything over if that was the case. So anyway, I just wanted to share that little story. But here we have this mason jar, and I wanted to create a mason jar with like water in it, and then adding in a couple of stems or greenery to the top. And I was inspired by a picture that I saw on Amazon, but I am not a painter, and so I just kind of winged it. And I really should have just left it as is, like at this point after I do the dry brushing over it. But no, May likes to try different things. So I decided to just like try to draw some stems, and I should have just kind of left it like that, like real light. But no. I kept going, and it just looked like a great big brown X, guys. so, so yeah, so I was like, you know what, I might just go back and paint over it, and leave it just with the white and blue opposed to stems. So yeah, it was hilarious to me. I'm like, it just looks like a big old X. It did not look like the picture at all. So next, I'm taking some of this greenery. I got this last year at Dollar Tree. It was my first time ever finding it there. They had two different colors, and I really was drawn to this color of green. And so I'm just adding this here to create like just a little jar of fresh flowers, basically. So I'm going in with some of these magnolias, and I'm just going to remove them from the stem and add them to the top of the jar. Now my battery was getting ready to run out, so I did not get to show everything I did to this, but you will see it in the final reveal coming up in just a few minutes here. So I had to cut it short, but for the most part, that's pretty much how it is. I did add a couple of embellishments to it, but here is everything, guys. Our bunny love sign, our bunny hop bike, and here is the mason jar where I went in, added the magnolias, and then I put on there one of these cute signs I found at Hobby Lobby that says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Amen. I definitely can. It's only because of him I can. And there's our bunny sign with the 3 bunnies on it, and here is our water beads. My camera did not do this justice. They are a lot lighter than that, and I just thought they looked like little Easter eggs floating around, so I added a bow to that as well. Then here is our vintage piece of the kissing bunnies. I absolutely love this. I believe this is probably my #1 favorite of today. And then I have the little shadow box as well. I have over there. Did I show that? I don't know, guys. When it gets to this part, I'll just be all over the place. But I think I did show it. But that's everything together. If you guys are still here with me, thank you so much for taking this ride. I appreciate each and every one of you so very much. If you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, and commenting. Just know that those comments are only desired and not required. I just love to chat with you guys during each video, so please consider it. Everything I've asked of you is free. Also, lovies, fall in love every day. Every day you have an opportunity to open your eyes. It's an opportunity to fall in love with at least one something that day. So find the good, the happy, joy, peace, and everything you see, say, or do. I promise you it's there. I want to thank you one last time for spending this time with me. Please consider also joining my social media platform on Instagram under Craft Away with May 222. So, with all that being said, be safe, be kind, and happy crafting your days away. See you all in the next video, lovies.